it's Sam here from KitchenGadgetsClub.com and also the voice behind your popular Kitchen Gadgets podcast, Magic with Gadgets. Today I've got a brilliant one for you now that you've finished with your Christmas lunch and you're looking for something good to make from the leftovers. We're going to be making turkey toasties with cranberries, leftover cheese, leftover stuffing and pigs in blankets, and they're going to be absolutely delicious. So what do you need, you may be wondering? Well, any leftovers goes, right? So I've got some sliced up pigs in blankets and stuffing balls. I've got some leftover turkey. I've got some nice thick white bread which makes brilliant toasties. I've got leftover cranberry sauce. And then I've got this cheese set that I've got for a cheese board, but it melts really well and it's perfect for your toasties. First of all, cheese out the way, cranberries and everything else out the way. We want that bread, don't we? So 2 slices there. Margarine, butter, whatever's your thing. I know in the US they love the mayonnaise on instead, whatever you prefer. Then of course you can also do this with some leftover camembert and brie. All of those work really well for Christmas style toasties. And then bread buttered. So you want to turn a slice upside down like that. And then we can start filling it up with stuff. So I'm starting with some turkey. You can put as much or as little as you like in there, it's totally up to you. So then after that, a bit of stuffing, a bit of pigs in blankets, just find some gaps where you can fit it all in. And what I like is I like to slice the pigs in blankets lengthways like that because it makes it really easy to fit it in your sandwich if you look. So then cranberry sauce, if it's your thing, of course. So now with the buttered slice upside down, let's get some cranberry sauce into the top of it. And you can have as much or as little cranberry sauce as you like. It depends on how much you actually like it. You could do the same thing, but let's say you had pork crackling for Christmas instead. You could add apple sauce like this here instead. So then that just leaves the last bit, and that's the cheese. Any Christmassy cheeses you've got left over, I like the ones with cranberry in them. You can use camembert, brie, red Leicester, cheddar. Did you buy too much cheese for your cheese sauce and you've still got some left? Then just throw it all in. So what I've got here is, this is like a cheese board set from M&S, and I've got a spare one, so I thought this would be brilliant. And then this is like a cheddar with chilies in. Of course it adds some flavour. And then even though it won't melt very well, Wensleydale with cranberries in gives it a lovely taste if you love your cranberries. And then what you can do is you can slice up your cheese and then add it in. So find some gaps for some cheese. And this is a lovely loaded toasty. And then I'm just going to add a little bit of the cranberry Wensleydale as well. It breaks up and it makes it so brilliant, this toasty. Oh, and then look at that. Doesn't that look fabulous? So now, grab your cranberry layer, pop it on top, and then cocktail sticks, because you've got a very, very loaded toasty there and you don't want it flying off the top. So if you pop a cocktail stick through it, it will hold it into place like that, and then it comes out at the bottom and it's just perfect. If you're worried that it's going to fly about, you can do more than one. You could maybe do another one at the other side if you prefer, and then that is ready to go on. So I'm just going to have a quick wipe down and then we can get this on, can't we? Oh, and if you wanted to, this is personal choice really, you can grate some more cheese on top of your butter and then you can have a lovely cheesy layer on top. So to do this, just your normal cheese grater. and then add some extra cheese on top. And wow, look at that, doesn't that look amazing and ready to go on? So we're all wiped down and we're ready to go. So I've got my speedy out and it's naturally lower down like this. You can keep it in this position if you want. You can go higher, but the problem you've got here is this toastie is quite big. If it was just a normal cheese toastie, I would actually do it at the top, but it's not. And I don't want to be burning the top of it or it getting stuck on the air fryer heating element. Oh, so just check out those amazing fillings. And then you can pop it in. So gently pop it in your air fryer, make sure your cocktail stick's still in place. And we're ready to go on. You can add more cheese on top if you want. It's just totally up to you. So, shall we cook it? Lid down. Let's get cooking our toastie. So you're looking for the grill setting, 240 Celsius, that's 465 Fahrenheit, 4 minutes, and then press start. Introducing you to the complete multi-cooker cookbook, featuring all your favourite recipes, including chicken pie or risotto, soup, sponge pudding of course, and there is 125 delicious everyday recipes in here that you're just going to absolutely love. And then if you pop over to the back cover, you can see even more delicious recipes that are included, including our favourite Spanish potato casserole. We've got some nice vegetables going on. We've got lasagna in there. We've got granola and homemade yoghurt. And then of course, the best one of them all, teaching you how to do pork with crackling. And we've got many tips and tricks for using the probes. And of course, remember, all our cookbooks come with both metric and imperial measurements. And this is going to be the first multi-cooker cookbook that's traditionally published. So we're really, really pleased that they've chosen us to do this with. It's going to be an absolute honour to bring it to you. So don't forget to head over to KitchenGadgetsClub.com/books and pre-order yourself a copy. And we've beeped. So should we check on it and see what the grilled cheese looks like? I'm calling it grilled cheese, but it's really turkey, cranberry and leftovers grilled cheese, isn't it? So, shall we take a look? Oh, and that is what it looks like now. And you've got a lovely crisp coming along the edges there as well. And you can see the lovely colour of the cheese as well. And it just looks fabulous. You know, just have a feel, see if that is crispy enough for you or you prefer it on for a little bit longer. Because when I do grilled cheese normally, I do it for about 7 minutes. But I normally just do it on air fryer, and this is much hotter. So depending on how you like your grilled cheese, of course. So then, of course, however you like it, you can add a couple of extra minutes if you want to. But either way, it is quite nice just as it is now. But it depends on how crispy you like your bread when you make your grilled cheese. So, shall we take a look?
Dog.
So, got to have a Christmas plate, haven't we? And there you go, look at that. Doesn't that look fantastic? So, of course, your next job is to grab out your cocktail sticks. You don't want to eat those. Look, there's ours. And then look, it is ready. Right, so grab yourself a knife. Oh, now, look at that. Now that is leftover turkey sandwiches at their best. Oh, yes. Let's have some of that, shall we? Doesn't that look lovely? This is good. Real good. Sod Christmas dinner. I'm there for the leftovers. Always the leftovers. Every single time. What you can do with your leftover turkey. And this is brilliant. So if you're looking for an easy idea, and you can do this with any Sunday dinner you like as well, it doesn't have to be Christmas time, then this is just how easy it is using your Ninja Speedy. Thanks so much for watching our YouTube video. It feels so amazing that you've stuck around to the end. And of course, that must mean that you like our videos. So why not also follow us on social media?
You can find us at the Kitchen Gadgets Club on Facebook and on Pinterest, TikTok. We're Kitchen Gadgets Club. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel for more great videos like this one. And you can also find us at KitchenGadgetsClub.com, where we have a membership that shares brand new kitchen gadget recipes every week. And we also have lots of great ideas, resources, tips and tricks. And we are an ovenless kitchen, so we teach you exclusively how to cook with kitchen gadgets. And a ciao for now.